It's on, y'all. It is on.
Now that's what I call pep talk. Hard not to get fired up by listening to that. It's the Bobcats in Charlotte as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest live from the Time Warner Cable Arena. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Dwayne Wade, what will we see from him?
And Kevin, he's really solidified his role as the closer on this team. You know, Miami struggled to figure out whether they'd go to LeBron or Bosh or Wade at first. I think Wade has become the guy.
Well, I tell you what, it's nice to have two guys that are capable of closing, Steve. And I agree with you, though. His aggressiveness and confidence probably give him a slight edge in closing over LeBron. You can play great defense on him, but he still typically finds a way to get the shot he wants.
The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. They have a lot of momentum right now, playing well and looking very good.
Well, they've had an edge here against this club, having beaten them twice already, and they've got two more matchups with them. I think they'd love nothing more than to continue their dominance with a win tonight.
And no reason to take the foot off the pedal now. Keep that throttle down. I mean, they've got this team against the ropes, and now they can move in for that knockout blow. You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
And fouls could be an issue here for him, so he's going to have to be very careful.
Charlotte making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Bosh. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim, no good. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to speak with the head coach for the Charlotte Bobcats. We talked about Chris Bosh, and he talked about the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. That's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Guys, one of the biggest challenges with young teams that have started to lose is changing the culture. Being able to establish a way of working that doesn't allow losing to be accepted. This team has got a long way to go in that regard, but they're on the right track.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. LeBron outside. Passes it to Wade. Defended by Gordon. The jump hook. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by LeBron. Well, the culture in the locker room is definitely a real thing to conquer if you're a franchise that's been near the bottom for a while. Steve, the Bobcats seem to understand that and are looking for guys that want to work.
I agree. That's why they drafted Michael Kidd-Gilchrist a couple years ago, Jeffrey Taylor, Cody Zeller. They're trying to get guys that hate losing, that want to come in and build that culture you're talking about. So we'll see if some of that attitude can carry over and turn this team around.
Back to Chalmers. Pass to Wade. Defended by Gordon with the fadeaway. The shot by Wade, no good. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
That was no picnic, guys. They barely hung on at the end of regulation and finally pulled it out in overtime.
Because of the way they got it done, Steve, that could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. Well, you look at Ben Gordon, guys, a pure shooter, clearly. Can spot up, pull up. However he gets his shot off, you expect it to go in.
Now, here's Chalmers, averaging 10 points per contest. Pattier to pass to LeBron. 5 on the clock. On deep. The shot misses. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And going back to Ben Gordon. Clark, you called him a pure shooter, but he doesn't bring a whole lot else, does he, Steve?
Well, he's limited offensively. You know he can shoot in school, but not really a playmaker. And he's not big enough to post up. And he's not a great defender, but you know what he is. He's a scorer, and I think he's ideally suited to bring off the bench because of that.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The drive by LeBron. Now here's Zeller. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Battier. And that one's good. As Downing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Magic in Orlando.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Now here's Wade. He picked up 27 points in the last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, not to mention 4 big steals on the night. He's getting it done at both ends of the floor.
And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 3. Here's Bosch. And nothing is falling for him right now. Bobcats leading by 5. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game.
Flash passes to Zeller, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, no denying it's been a heck of a run the last few years for the Heat, but you can't help but wonder if the impending 2014 summer of free agency could be the end of it all. The big three came together in a flash of lightning, it seemed, but it could end just as fast if one or all decide to opt out.
LeBron with it. He's picked up by Walker. The 3 from Chalmers. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. Chalmers has got 5 points so far.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Walker the pass to Flash. And stolen by LeBron. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Clark, as you were saying, the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosch all have options in their contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And, Steve, you have to think that at least 1 or 2 of them might exercise that right.
Well, you know LeBron will, because he's the most underpaid athlete probably in the history of sports. He's worth 10 times what he makes. But it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does here the next couple of years with their roster.
One of the oldest players in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Now here's Wade, averaging 23 points per contest.
You know, if you just look at the numbers without knowing who Dwayne Wade was, you'd think he was probably 6'7" or 6'8", but the way he blocks shots and rebounds, even at 6'4", he just plays much bigger than he really is.
And you go back, Clark, to that big man game for Wade, averaging about a block shot a game for his career.
Well, you think about it, he's 6'5", but he actually has a 6'11" wingspan, and you're not going to find a stronger guy at the shooting guard position. He's over 220 pounds, and there's nothing extra there, so he brings a lot to the table.
Anthony with the screen on Gordon. Chalmers dishes to Anthony. Unloads from 9. And again, it's the Heat missing. Bobcats have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Flash. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. And that one's good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Now, here's Chalmers. He has 5. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. Fires from 14, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Now the pass to Tolliver. Dishes to Gordon. Here's Flash. Wade is covering. Flash. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, he's got a real comfort level with the mid-range game. I mean, he's got the ability not to let the defense bother him when he's locked into that shooting zone.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
And so here's Charlotte after the Heat pick up 2. Walker the pass to Flash. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Chalmers has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Flash, covered by LeBron. And there's the feed to Tolliver. It's stolen by Haslam. It's 2-on-1. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Flushes it down to finish the break.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now here's Walker. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando. Flash passes to Walker. And it's blocked by Chalmers. It's tipped. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Flash in a 2-guard. Al Jefferson out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Henderson, and it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Baseline jumper. Good on the shot. Jefferson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Now you gotta love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the 2nd quarter. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Purdy. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Flash in the last outing against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance so far here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The Bobcats, one of the worst teams in the league over the last couple of seasons, actually had the worst winning percentage ever back in 11-12. But they've made a commitment to rebuilding through the draft, and clearly when you do that, there's going to be some pain along the way. That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Jefferson, a screen on Wade. Flash passes to Henderson. Flash, Wade is covering. And the shot's good from Flash. Flash has got 15 points. And back to the Bobcats. Steve, do you see a light at the end of the tunnel for him?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. They brought in a new coach in Steve Clifford, who's well regarded. They signed Al Jefferson. So I think they're going to be better. And I think they'll win more games. But they're still a ways away from being a playoff team. They've got to continue to build this roster, be patient, and try to put themselves in position to win.
Here's Bosch. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Bobcats trail by 3. Walker dishes to Henderson and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Dwayne Wade. 2nd in steals, 11th in scoring, And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And Steve, I think the steals per game average that he sports is really an impressive stat. I mean, you think about coming up with the steals that he does and the way he does it with smarts and tenacity.
Shot clock at 5. Bosh. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, Miami went to that smaller lineup last season, and a big change in that was having Chris Bosh move over to the 5 spot. Not his natural position, but I thought he held his own both offensively and defensively playing in the middle.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for the Bobcats. Here's Flash, defended by Chalmers. The shot's good from Flash. Flash has got 17.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And for Bosh, playing the center, Steve, he's giving up some weight out there.
But he's a very smart defender. He avoids fouls, and you know, the way the league is these days, Kevin, most teams play smaller, and Bosh can normally find a center that he can guard without too much trouble. But there are a few matchups around the league that are a problem.
Well, they got the speed and the pressure of that Miami defense. You think they're able to compensate for the lack of size inside by using those other things.
Yeah, that's normally the case against, I would say, the vast majority of the league.
And Chalmers kicks to Wade. That one goes. Count it. 12 points for him.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Now, they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
Flash passes to Kidd-Gilchrist. D2 from Tolliver. And Charlotte again with the bucket. The Heat have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Chalmers dishes to Wade. LeBron. Defended by Kidd-Gilchrist. The fader. LeBron with another miss.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Screen by Jefferson. Flash passes to Tolliver.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
Walker, defended by Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Joel Anthony's checked in for Miami. But he recovers it. The second chance effort. Here's Flash. It's good. This game is all even. Flash has got 11 points in the quarter.
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And he's really one of the most heads-up defenders you'll see, too. I mean, you've got to take care of the ball when you're around him.
Here's LeBron. And that one goes long. Charlotte's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Flash, covered by LeBron. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. Pass to Flash. Jefferson kicks to Walker. And it's blocked by Hazel.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
For Charlotte, they have not got. Here's Cole. 1:31 left in the first half. Anderson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Allen for 3. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Charlotte, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Miami, right behind them, just 1 spot down.
Well, I think for Charlotte, they're not just a pleasant surprise this year, Steve. They're a huge surprise.
Yeah. I don't know anybody who picked them to make this kind of noise from the beginning of the year. They've had a phenomenal run.
Here's Cole. Cole off the pick from Allen. Cole dishes to Lewis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Battier. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too.
And the shot is good from Flash. Flash has got 24 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Battier to pass to Cole. Lewis for the 3. No good.
Great looking board there, just like you coach it. Establishing position and then boxing out.
Takes the 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Bobcats lead by 2. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the...
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
Check out the game for Flash. He's got 24 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. On the wings, it's D. Wade and LeBron James. Shane Battier is out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Chalmers in at point guard.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
You know, one of the things about the Heat since the Big Three has come together is that they've been able to find the right kinds of veteran players to step in and fill specific roles for this team as they've won a couple of championships now.
This shot by Wade, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 14 points for Dwayne Wade. Jefferson, a screen on Wade. It is now to Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Flash. Good on the triple. And the Bobcats lead by 1. And it's easy to have players want to join the Heat when they're competing for an NBA title every season. But, Steve, even then, they find the ones that most fit their offensive and defensive philosophy, and that's when they're going to come up big for them.
Yeah, for sure. This team has done such a good job putting together this roster around LeBron and Wade. You think about Birdman in the playoffs last year, Battier coming in here as a stretch 4. They've just found the right players and the right mix, and that's one of the big reasons why this team is back-to-back NBA champs.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wade kicks to Battier. Back to Wade. Spins home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Zeller.
They've got to bring the double team on him.
Yeah, I would have expected to see that already, Clark. One thing with Wade that doesn't seem to be going away is his quickness off the dribble. He still has that devastating crossover. He may not be able to do it every night, but there are nights when he's...
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Kicks to Chalmers. He feeds it to Wade. LeBron James on the wing. Hits the jumper in space. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
The pass to Flash.
Just listen to the noise these fans are making for him.
Yeah, I think he may be as well liked here as any player across the league. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Wade. Zeller grabs the board. The Bobcats have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Rejected by Battier.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Wade. And now a 9-point Miami lead.
You know, when he has that basket in his sights, he will go right at it. Once he's in tight, he is a flawless finisher.
Jefferson, a screen on Wade. Here's Flash. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The drive by LeBron. And it's sent back by Kid Gilchrist. Out to Wade. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Man, his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. And this match is really what makes an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, you know, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but, you know, for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. So it's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you can rarely take advantage of them offensively.
And so he ends a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, for LeBron James, guys, the stats say it all. He's always a beast. When you play him at the power forward position, his numbers take on a whole nother level of excellence.
Joel Anthony's checked in for Chris Bosh. Here's Flash. Wade is covering. Jefferson dishes to Walker. Flash. Very pretty alley-oop layup. 7 points for Cody Zeller. And Clark, you mentioned LeBron playing at the 4 being a tough matchup for teams. Steve, why is that?
Well, we've seen the same thing with Carmelo Anthony, a guy who's playing at the 4 who has great size and strength, but also ball handling ability. It compromises the defense, particularly when you put shooters around him.
Stolen by Henderson. Here's Flash. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Flash has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Anthony sets the pick for Chalmers. Haslam, he dishes it to LeBron. LeBron gets the screen from Haslam. No good from LeBron.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Ray Allen is checked in for Miami. Flash passes to Parker. Here's Flash. And the shot is good. Flash has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And Chalmers kicks to Allen. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 6 assists in the game.
One of the great shooters in the history of the game. I mean, Ray Allen is just amazing with that deep range. Incredible accuracy. And he can also put the ball on the deck a little bit once or twice, pull up jump shots, get to the foul line. Allen's just one of the most consistent scorers we've had in the game for a long time.
And he's rehearsed that motion for so long. It's automatic. I mean, it's something he can do in his sleep. He doesn't even think about the situation or the defender. He eyes his target and lets it fly.
Jefferson, a screen on Allen. Flash passes to Parker. Here's Flash, defended by Chalmers. Here's Flash, and Allen with the block. Out of bounds, Bobcats ball as Charlotte keeps possession. And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Clock at 6. Feeds to Parker. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pulls up, high post, and it's rejected. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game for the past month. Well, you look at Flash, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And, of course, Dwayne Wade right behind him. Another guy that can cause some heaven.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
Bobcats trail by 8. Here's Flash. Gets it to go. Flash has got 40 points.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring his team back.
Miami's on 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Cole. He kicks it to LeBron. Dishes it to Cole. Lewis. Zeller grabs the board.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
But it has to translate, Clark. If they're going to cut into this lead, they've got to convert those boards into points.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. Second in steals, 6th in scoring, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Well, they just play hard, Clark. They play hard every single night, and that's really shown in those steals totals that you talked about. They really attack the offense. They try to make every possession a difficult one. And when they're on their game, they're forcing turnovers, creating havoc, and then getting out in transition.
Chris Bosh has checked in for the Heat. Now Chalmers, 11 points in the game. Ray Allen is on the wing. He passes to Bosh, and the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Down low. That's good from Allen on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists in the game.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
He took good advantage of that screen. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Bosh kicks to LeBron. Back to Bosh. He's against Zeller. From 7, and there's another one for the Heat.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Bobcats trail by 4. And stolen by Chalmers. LeBron against Gordon. LeBron dishes to Bosh. Pass to Chalmers. Now the feed to Battier. Here's the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Here's Flash, and he converts the layup. Flash has got 44.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And now Kid Gilchrist running the floor all by himself.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bosh. From 7. Can't hit. Nice defense from Cody Zeller.
And a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through. Battier
with the steal. Now, here's Chalmers, defended by Parker. That is good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Flash. The three. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Last time they met was in Miami.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Flash. That one wide left. The Heat leading by 5. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Chalmers with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Outside Bosch. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Allen. Here's Flash. And no good trying to get that one. And we've reached the end of the third.
On tap.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Flash out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Back to Walker. The pass to Flash. From deep three-point range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Heat with the lead. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
He passes to Flash, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Bobcats. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
The drive by Wade. Double team on Wade. Haslam defended by Jefferson. That is good. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Flash. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from Flash. Both free throws good from Flash.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this half.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
To the middle. And then Wade slams it in.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Flash passes to Jefferson. And it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Chalmers. The shot is off. And it's the Bobcats taking it the other way. Here's Flash. Gets it to go. Flash has got 51.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Shane Battier. Here's Flash. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
And it's Wade penetrating. It's blocked. Outside, Walker. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Flash passes to Zeller from 13. And there's another one for the Bobcats.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
inside. And then Wade slams it in.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
We'll call it an irate finish even.
The shot's good from Flash.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
The drive by Wade. Cannot hit.
Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
Here's Flash. He's covered by Bosch. Some solid defense from Bosch. Chalmers against Kid Gilchrist. Bosch sets the pick for Chalmers. Haslam. The dish to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. LeBron's got 27 points.
Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
Wade outside. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Flash passes to Zeller. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment to check out Miami, who they've got coming up. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta, where they'll take on the Hawks. That team is a little road-weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
I'm really looking forward to see how the Lakers fare in that one.
Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. Both free throws good from Flash. The Heat leading by 7. LeBron gets the screen from Bosch. LeBron with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. LeBron kicks to Chalmers. Battier sets the pick for Chalmers. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Zeller. Flash passes to Zeller. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
The Heat have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Kicks it to Wade. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Kid Gilchrist, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Ben Gordon's checked in for Michael Kid Gilchrist.
One thing Al Jefferson has worked on through his career is being able to pass better out of the post. And for a guy who draws as much attention as he does on the block, that's a nice asset to have.
Bosch dishes to Wade. Right through the knee for the layup. Wade's got 36.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
And Clark, you mentioned where Al Jefferson is improved. Borderline all-stars. You wonder if Stevie is going to get to the next level.
Well, I think the big thing is he's got to improve defensively because his offense is really played at an all-star level. He's really tough to guard down there. But defensively, he's a little slow guarding pick and roll. But if he continues to work at it and maybe improve a little bit, I think he could get into that all-star game. All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
The Heat leading by 9. And here is Chalmers. He feeds it to LeBron. 6 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely, here it comes. See if you can stop it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Over the break, I listened in on what head coach for the Bobcats was getting across in their huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. LeBron, left side. He dishes it to Wade. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. LeBron drives in. Wade outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Bobcats trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Zeller. The 7-footer falls.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. Puts up the baby hook. Kemba Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Jefferson, a screen on Wade. Back to Walker. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Jefferson. And he banks in the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds. The Heat leading by 7. Bosch, that's the big for LeBron. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. Dives for it. And out of bounds as the Bobcats gain possession. Here's Flash. Wade is covering. Here's Flash. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And Miami shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bosch passes to Wade. From the baseline. Nice jump shot. Good. Wade's got 38 points.
Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. And you are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
Feeds it to Sessions. Walker. That ball is great assist by Ramon Sessions.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
The Heat leading by 6. Wade dishes to Chalmers. Back to Wade. He kicks the bunch. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Flash has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shot from 16. No good off the back of the rim. Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. 3 on 3. Here's Flash. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dishes to LeBron. Back to Wade. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 has put him in a rough, tough spot.
They've really gotten loose with the ball here in the second half. I thought they were much more efficient in the first half in terms of just handling the basketball.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Wade. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Wade's got 40 points.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Chalmers pass to Wade. Shot is blocked. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Battier comes with the double team. Back to Jefferson. Pass to Flash. Tries from 16. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Both free throws good from Flash.
What a clutch performance. He loves being in these situations. Just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Back to Bosh. Deflected.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
Flash passes to Walker to tie it up. Missed.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Going to the line. Flash. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. The Bobcats making a switch here. And he ties it up.
Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
Wade up top. Oh, no good on the dunk.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. It's a 2-point ball game.
That is delivering in the clutch. Just one more stop is all they need.
Here's Flash. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Punch it, knock it down. Right at the horn.
Oh, I do not believe my eyes. How in the world can the game end on a shot like that?
I tell you what, nothing's going to top that. Now I've seen it all.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan.
It was a huge game for you. It's apparent you gave it everything you had, putting up those crazy numbers. How disappointing is it then to come away with the loss?
Man, I know we're not supposed to go on about it and say each game counts the same, but to be honest, this one hurt, man. Credit to the other team, but we let ourselves get behind at the wrong times here. In the end, it didn't matter how much I scored when we couldn't find a way to end the game the way we needed to. Not much else you can do, man.
Everybody get up.